Hello, welcome to our channel. Please support our channel by clicking subscribe. Thank you. Enjoy watching.
It was supposed to be an average cargo run. Of all the islands we supply, none of them had an active volcano, that's for sure. But when all our instruments went dead, the plume of smoke on the horizon was all we had to go on. That bloody storm came out of nowhere. Not a cloud in the sky one minute. The next, pandemonium. The sea screeched like 1,000 nails dragged across a chalkboard. Before I knew it, my whole world was turned upside down.
Hello? Can anyone hear me? Oh, thank God. I'm on a search and rescue mission looking for Dr. Buckland and his team. That storm last night wreaked havoc on my equipment, but I'm picking up the pieces now. Keep sharp, or you won't survive. I hope you know your way around a gun. There are old supply crates all over the island. Don't bother with the locks, just shoot them open and salvage what you can. Find any of their guns, hang on to them. I'm sure you can get ammo from abandoned stashes. Those weapons will save your life. Sunrise tomorrow. I should have everyone located by then. If you can get to the temple ruins beyond the volcano, you can hitch a ride with me.
exhausted, I stumbled toward a long abandoned base camp. I found gauze and patched up what wounds those overgrown lizards carved into me. I still couldn't believe what was happening. It looked like I was the only one who survived the wreckage. The others were the lucky ones. I hoped that woman was having more luck. I rested, but it didn't last long. I got what little rest I could. The screeching all around me was making my skin crawl. Not wanting these monsters to catch me off guard, I set off into the forest. I thought if I kept moving towards the volcano, I could survive. Hopefully I'd find that woman and, more importantly, her plane.
Are you still alive? Feels good to finally talk to someone. My name's Anna. The people I'm looking for are part of my father's expedition. He and his team went silent a few months back. So far I've had no luck, but if you find anyone on your way here, contact me ASAP. Extensively. If you find any notes or pages, any writing at all, please gather them up for me. I need to know what happened here. From wherever you are, it's hard to miss that plume of smoke, but if you find the river, stick to it. It will be the fastest way to get to the temple. Be careful though, there may be some waterfalls.
I dove into the water. It wasn't much of a choice. The raptors were overwhelming me and that T-Rex couldn't be far. I chose to face the rapids rather than that monster, hoping the river would speed my escape from this time-forgotten hellhole. Somehow, I was able to keep myself from drowning long enough to get to calmer waters. I fashioned a wood raft out of some fallen trees and wood planks I found. I was eager to stay out of the forest for as long as possible. Anna and I would talk during these brief, quiet times. The human contact, as small as it was all that kept me sane.
load. We've got to get off this island, and quick.
I looked out past the massive waterfall. I decided to start my climb down when the earth began to tremble. With one deafening boom, the volcano exploded and shook the island. As the ground beneath my feet lurched, I was thrown forward into the empty air. Frantically, I scrabbled for anything within my reach and was lucky enough to snag a hanging vine. I swung hard into the cliff face and dropped onto a small ledge. It hurt bad, but I was alive. Climbing down the slippery cliff would have been hard enough without the tons of water crashing down on me. My muscles started to cramp and scream. Luckily, I had found an opening in the cliff face that expanded into a tunnel. Knowing there was no way I could finish the climb down, I took my chances and ventured into the rocky depths. Soon the air got warmer, and a foreboding glow started to fill the caverns in front of me. the underground proved to be just as unforgiving as anything above. I was stuck in a dead end, but unfortunately, not alone. Huddled behind a pile of rocks was someone's torn up remains. The only identifying marker were the letters KLAND, stitched on what remained of the jacket. I climbed as fast as I could, not wanting to end up like the good professor. As I came closer to the lip of the rocky well, I could tell that daylight was all but gone. I hoped Anna had not found this place yet. I was lost. After getting out of the caves, I found myself in a forest clearing and stumbled around aimlessly. I could still see the volcano, a black tower on an inky field of stars, but I had no idea on which side of it I had come up. As I started to circle its base, I came upon some crumbling stone ruins and realized I must be on the right path. I hoped the walkie still worked so I could contact Anna if she hadn't already left without me.
You're alive! Underground? No wonder I couldn't get an answer. I was starting to think I'd have to leave without you. Keep heading towards the ruins. You can't be far now.
out there. It's too late to save them. If you can make it to me before the plane is ready, at least I can save you. I'm on the far side of the temple. Just get here.
short notes of my father's you could. It will be good to read what little there is left. See what he died for.
Time was now more of a factor than ever. The huge double doors were open just enough for me to squeeze through. The area beyond was in better shape than the ruins I had just left behind, but only slightly. As the sun started to rise, it illuminated the ruined maze ahead of me. I was on the outskirts of the temple. The plain, my way off this nightmare island, was somewhere close. I tried to circle around and find it, or at least a more inviting entrance, but the broken ground and fallen trees made that impossible. The only way seemed to be through the tunnels echoing with reptilian screams.
You can see, but the sun is up. These monsters are going wild. It's like they got a second wind. I've just started the engines. They'll be primed in 10 minutes. Then I'm taking off.
swung open and revealed a long stair snaking down to a small cove. There was Anna, hastily waving to me from the cargo door of the seaplane. I used my last surge of energy to reach her outstretched arm. The smoking mountain behind me roared as if outraged that we would dare leave. Exhausted, I strapped in next to Anna as she slammed the throttle. The rickety plane climbed into the sky, madly dodging raining rocks and frenzied pterodactyls. Somehow, we made it out of the ash cloud and flew on towards the rising sun, toward home.
Want more chaos? Smash subscribe!
And tap the screen right now for more awesome games.
See you there!